Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday sermon. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's sit down and talk about energy.
Let's go! Flaming sky above your head, smell of torture drives you mad, makes you run away so far with the speed of Jaguar.
Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful, beautiful morning it is today, regardless of what's going on in the country. You know, I myself am even getting pulled down by the low energy that's coming from, the situation and what it is. I get really caught up because I care about all of the people that follow me and look up to me, and I want them to be ready. I don't want them to suffer, and because I am a prepper on the side, and I prepare for things, and I get those feelings that things are coming, and just like I did with the pandemic, and when I get those feelings, it really gets me amped up. My energy gets very chaotic, and next thing you know, I am sapped, and that is what's happened to me. That's what happened to me yesterday. So it made me think, maybe we should talk about how our energy becomes chaotic and how the universe, life as we know it, is so conducive to keeping us in that state. It makes it very hard to concentrate on the things that we should be concentrating on, which is the abundance that we have in our lives and the things that we have to be grateful for, okay? That's what it does. It distracts. It distracts. So when these things happen, we have to take it upon ourselves to stop and step back and reevaluate where we are expending our energy. Now, a lot of people talk to me about how to tap into their energy, how to exchange your energy. As a lot of you know, I do a Purge Friday every Friday. Unless I'm sick, which has been, it seems like once a month. Ever since I've had COVID, it just keeps coming back in a cycle. Excuse me. I tell them all week long, we deal with people, we watch TV, we talk to people on the phone, we go to the store, people are in our space, and all of these people carry energy, and they emit it, okay, just like you do. And a bit of their energy is going to connect to you and land like a little piece of lint, okay? And all week long, and we've got all these little bits of lint that are gathering on us, and just like our lint trap in the dryer, okay? Gathers and gathers, and if we don't clean it out regularly, what happens? It gets clogged. That's what causes our blockages. That's what causes our energy to become stagnant. And when that happens, it brings on depression. It brings on anxiety. It could even lead to physical ailments if let go too long. See, we have three selves, okay? We have the physical self, we have the mental self, and we have the spiritual self, okay? All of these selves work in tandem, and we have to care for them in tandem as well. If you neglect one, the others will suffer, okay? So you go to the doctor for your physical ailments. You'll go to a therapist or a psychiatrist for your mental ailments. And you'll go to someone like me or a minister, a reverend, depends on your faith, okay? For your spiritual self. You also have to do your part in maintaining those as well. And hopefully, the three advisors that you go to, your physician, your mental physician, and your spiritual physician, will teach you tools on how to maintain yourself properly. You know, just like the doctor tells you to the foods to eat and to get exercise. Therapists and psychiatrists, they will teach you tools in order to be able to cope. The spiritual coaches will as well. So it's very important that we keep ourselves balanced and maintained. Balance is key to everything. It really is. I can't say it enough. I know it's cliche. I know you've heard it 1,000 times, but the fact of the matter is it's true. There's nothing truer, okay? Balance is key. Now, when we do our Purge Fridays, okay, I talk about using tools in order to tap into that energy flow, that universal energy flow. It's been proven by science that everything is ran on vibration, and there is a energy flow, okay? And we'll use tools like music, for instance, drums, for instance. I tell people all the time, there is a reason that cultures for a millennia that span the world, every corner of the world, there is a reason that you see the same things over and over again. Drums, okay, dancing, chanting, bells, smoke. There's a reason. And we're talking for a millennia, from the beginning of time to now, and every culture. You know, it's just like Reiki. We all are familiar with Reiki nowadays. And what is Reiki but the laying of hands, which was practiced a millennia ago by the traditional folk healers from the Germanic peoples, okay? Energy exchange, okay? It may go by a different name, but the practices stay the same. And you know, practices like these do not last the millennia because they don't work. You know, that's the key point that I want you to take from this. They did not last. All these cultures did not use them because they don't work. Okay? So, on Friday nights, we use music. What we use is a ancient Germanic ritual that is presented by a group called Heilung. Okay, I use it mainly because it's an organized ritual, which makes it very easy to perform. And it has the drums. It has the Om. Okay, the Om, and it's that Om and those drums that help you tap into that vibration. There's a reason that those two things have lasted for so long and are practiced by so many. Okay? I mean, even if you bring up YouTube, and even if you bring up, you know, a voodoo ritual, you're gonna see music, you're gonna see drums, and you're gonna hear chanting. Okay? There's a reason, because that is how you tap in. That is how you connect with the energy of the universe, which is the ethereal world. Okay? That is what it is. It's the ethereal world. So we do this ritual with using Hala, and it has an opening ceremony and everything. I encourage, if you haven't come to experience it, I encourage you to come experience it. Most people that do come back over and over again. It will change your life. And I incorporate, because I'm a certified Usui Reiki master, and I incorporate distance healing into that ritual, and I teach, or at least I teach by showing you, okay, but teach by example, that's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully to help you be able to open up that energy flow so that you can purge, clean out all the lint that you've gathered through the week. And I kind of come in and help push that through as well, along with some healing energy, okay, that I am trained to do. And I continue training all the time. When you train to be an energy worker, you don't just go to training for however many hours and then you're done, and now you continue training, and you learn new techniques, and you learn from other energy workers. So I try to teach you as well, just enough tools to be able to do yourself. Now if you want to go on to be a whatever shaman or master or whatever you're going to be, that's your path that you want to take. I want to just teach you the tools to access that energy flow, clean it out, and push it through. That way you're ready for the next week. Now, if it's been a while since you have cleaned out your energy, it may not all clean out the first time, okay? You may need to do it a couple of times. And that's what I tell people. And I encourage people to do it. I do it daily, and it only takes me about 10 or 15 minutes, okay? 10 or 15 minutes sitting at the edge of the bed, or even here at my desk before I start working during the day. And I connect, okay? And I flush, and I open all the chakras. And, I imagine, what I do is imagine those chakras like little flaps, little vents, okay? And I open each one of those vents so that the energy can flow, okay? That's what I envision. And I let it flow, and I clear it out, and then I close it back up, and I'm ready for a new day. Sometimes I have to do it at night. Now, it's a practice. And they call it a practice for a reason, because you have to practice. It has to be done on a regular basis for you to learn and gain the full potential of the benefits from the practice, okay? It is a situation of practice makes perfect, okay? As you become practiced in opening up your energy and exchanging, okay, you can start using this tool that you have become accustomed to using in everyday life. For instance, yesterday, I will use myself as an example. I got really caught up in this Ukrainian business. I did. My energy got chaotic because I was worried about everyone preparing and doing the things that they need to do in case we are affected in a negative way. And next thing you know, my sickness was coming back. Sorry about that. My sickness was coming back. I was tired. I was exhausted. I was crabby. Okay? And I knew immediately, you are in the wrong spot. You are in the wrong place. You need to exchange your energy. So that's what I did. I got off everything. Sat down. Opened up. purged out, exchanged that energy, and stepped out of it. High, made my vibration higher, okay? It's that low vibrational field that keeps us stagnant, okay? And we've got to be on top of that. And then today again, I woke up this morning and I did it again. Even though I had just done it, I did it again because, I wanted to begin the day on a positive note. We also can use these tools in dealing with conflict, okay? If someone comes at me, okay, because they're having whatever day, they're caught up in whatever field that they're caught up in, whatever's going on with them, and they come at me and we're looking at a conflict. I can immediately react and control how I react because I will immediately go to my energy, okay? So I go from reacting to someone, I go from that to listening, hearing, and deciding what my next move's gonna be. So my next move doesn't have to be immediately to, defend myself, jump back, whatever. I can decide, do I want to be part? Does this matter to me? Do I want to be part of this? Does this even how much do I want this situation to affect my day? Okay? How much do I want this situation to affect my day? And then I can proceed from there. And that is what the practice of exchanging your energy will do for you. Okay? It gives you complete control. The universe, and I have said it over and over again, the universe did not give you all this power and not give you the ability to control it. The universe doesn't work like that. Okay? It doesn't. You have complete control over what's up here. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out. You have complete control on how you respond. You go from reacting to responding, okay? Reacting is a side effect of the action of other people. Responding is the side effect of the action of you, okay? You see the difference? How we respond to things in our lives will keep us at a particular vibrational level, okay? Now, is every day perfect? No, and you can't expect yourself to be perfect because the fact of the matter is we are energy entities in these physical human bodies, okay? Nothing's going to change that while we are here on this plane, okay? Once you leave this vessel, then that's a whole different game, okay? But right now, as we sit here, we are energy beings using a physical human body. And we are subject to certain physical limitations. And, certain physical things. Hormones, our health, emotions, things of that nature, okay? And all we can do, okay, to better ourselves is to be able to control as many aspects of that physical condition as we can, okay? So what I would suggest for everyone, and I don't care what they say, I'm gonna throw the word out. I'm gonna throw it out. And I know I've heard many other coaches and shamans and everything say bad things about it. But the fact of the matter is, meditation is key. Sorry. It really is. Now, let's clarify. I don't mean sitting like a yogi on the side of the mountain in perfect silence, because if that's what you had to do, I would be batshit crazy. Okay, I can't do it. My mind, my physical mind, my lower self is far too busy. My higher self would never punch through the noise. Ever, ever, ever. So, here's what you need to do, okay? You need to do a mindless task. Now, some people use guided meditation, music, exercise, walk, jog, yoga, tai chi, wash the dishes, weed the garden, rake the lawn, walk the dog. Mindless, something you don't have to think about doing, okay? A mindless act, because I always say we have our consciousness and our subconsciousness. Our conscious mind is our lower self, okay? Our subconsciousness is our higher self, okay? Our lower self is like a 4-year-old. It is constantly busy asking, analyzing, worrying, problem solving. Busy, 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 busy. It will not shut up, okay? And our higher self can't bust through. That's why you are more in tune to your higher self while you sleep, because your 4-year-old's sleeping, okay? What you have to do is give that lower self busy work. Busy work. Now, it can't be something that requires cognitive thinking, like, say, writing a book or songs or poetry or writing something, or any kind of math, anything that's going to take cognitive skills. Okay, this is mindless stuff you can do without even thinking. Okay, I've even talked to clients that do it while they're driving home, because we all know how when we drive the same route 1,000 times, we sometimes do it mindlessly. Okay, so you give your lower self some busy work, okay, and that will allow you to tap in to that higher self, and you can start asking the questions. Start asking the questions to get you over those humps. You know, why do I not have any motivation? What is stopping me from doing the things that I want to do? What really is? And you will find that one question will lead to another, okay? However, eventually, you will get to the answer. But here's the thing. You're the only one who has that answer. Okay, not me, not your psychiatrist, not your physician. Only you have that answer, okay? And you need to be ready for the answer, okay? So many people think they want to go into this shadow work. They want to go into this, this work of self, okay? And they really don't want to know the answer. A lot of the time, the answer is we are the problem. We are the reason. Okay? That's the answer most of the time. We are the problem, and we've got to get to that, and we get to that by asking the questions. Okay? And as you do it and as you practice it, you'll get better and better at it. Okay? If you come across a conflict, if you are dealing with, maybe someone at work that's a real crap ass, okay? Any of the other situations that may arise where you're dealing with someone who is just negative, and you have to deal with them. You're not in a position to leave, separate yourself from them. This is a good way to deal with that conflict, because you can sit and ask yourself the questions of, number one, why does this person bother me like that? Okay, what is it about this person that's, triggers me? And then that question may lead to another question. Well, why is it that does this? Why do I react in this way? And what you may find out is it's a very simple answer. And once you have the answer, the problem, you solve the problem. It's over. It's done. That literally is what shadow work is all about, okay? And that is what exchanging energy and tapping into energy. It is that energy flow, okay, that allows you to tap into that higher self. When we leave this physical body, okay, we turn back into that energy. We go back into the fold. We go back in to the collective, okay? Back into the universe. It's been proven scientifically at this point with quantum physics, okay? I have a Facebook page called Shroud Paranormal ITC, and I have listed scientific article after scientific article regarding how we are energy beings and how it's been proven at this point, okay? And these are tools that are untapped. No one teaches this. The churches don't teach this. There are a few religions that do touch on it. Buddhism does, for instance. But if ever you wanted to connect with your God, this would be how you do it, okay? This would be how you do it. So, next time, in the morning, let's say in the morning, when you get up, okay? I want you to just take 15, 20 minutes. Doesn't even have to be that long. 15, 20 minutes. Sit on the edge of your bed, or sit in your chair, wherever, and tap in, okay? Just, maybe put some music on real quick. Something high vibrational. Anything. As long as it's positive energy, okay? And let the energy flush through you, okay? And just let it flow through you. And let's just, if you've got a worry, if you wake up with a worry, ask yourself, why am I worried about this? What's, and then keep asking. If you get an answer and that leads to more questions, keep asking. And eventually, you will succeed, and you will be able to handle anything that comes your way, okay? Now, I love you, and I am sending you blessings today, and abundance, and I hope that you sit down and you allow your energy to connect and start asking yourself the questions, okay? The answers are all here. They don't involve anyone else. No one else is involved. Just you. You have a blessed Sunday. Love you. Bye-bye.